when you were in that band called the Beatles, was there, because it happened so fast, and I think it was such a, I mean, everybody can remember watching you. I watched you on Ed Sullivan, and I just was like, oh my God, and everybody was. Was there a moment that you all of a sudden were just like, oh wow, everything has changed now. My life has changed.
Well, I think with us it went on. I mean, it went, in Liverpool we were a club band, and suddenly we did a theatre. That was like a step. And then we had a 45 record, Love Me Do, and that was like, oh, we've got a record. I mean, it was like unbelievable. And only the BBC in England, and they would play it. We would know when they'd play it. It would be like 9:14. They'd play the record, and we'd pull over the car, because we were always in the same car, and listen to it on radio. It was like, it was so, there was a lot of stepping stones.
Yeah.
But New York, America, was one of the top. It was just incredible.
Yeah.
And who knew when Ed Sullivan booked us? We didn't know him, he didn't know us, but he saw the crowd. In Europe, we had the crowd, but not in America. And when we got to America, thanks to Murray the K and people like that, we had a #1, and we were big shots.
Yeah, you were big shots, and but it was so crazy. That must have been hard to see women just screaming hysterically.
Well, they did that a lot of my life.
Yeah.
Before I was in the Beatles, that was happening.
I'm talking about fans now,
I know.
not your girlfriends.
No.
So was that hard, though, to play? Because you feel like, are they listening? Can they hear me?
Well, it was part of the life we had. And we couldn't hear us. So, you know, it seemed to be you came to see the Beatles, and then Paul counted it in, then you just screamed till we bowed and left. But it was great. The atmosphere was great. But what made us round about 66 question this was that we were becoming really mediocre players, musicians, because we had to I just had to keep time. You know, I go, but if I went to do a fill, it was like in silence, you know? So I'd be watching Paul's foot or John's arse, or, you know, where we up to, you know, and I always knew when he went, woo, oh, we're up to that part. But, you know, that's how it ended up. And we made a conscious decision. We were becoming loose musicians. And so we decided we need to go in the studio and see what we've really got. And that's what started that. We got some great stuff.
How did looking at John's ass keep time for drums?
What did his ass do? More important than Paul's foot?
No, well, I could see keeping time with the foot.
No, because, you know, he'd waggle it. You know what I mean? It'd be body movement.
Yes, I get it.
And he always stood like this, you know, so you could always tell. Yeah. Yeah, you know.
So you are, congratulations, and way past due, getting inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
I am.
You excited?
Oh, yeah, I'm really excited.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Can't you tell?
Yeah.
No, it's good.
Yeah, and Paul will be there. And
well, I'm only doing it because of Paul. I mean, I wasn't trying to get into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but he was at dinner with a few people, I believe Dave Grohl, Robbie Robertson, someone like that. And Brian was being inducted, the manager. And so something in the conversation said, and Ringo's not there. I was there as the Beatles, but not their solo.
Yeah.
And they all talked about it, and suddenly I got a call from Paul. Hey, Ringo. He doesn't even do that Liverpool accent anymore. Anyway, he called and said they want to induct you into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Will you accept? And I'll give you away. And so I said, sure. How great is that?
Yeah.
So we're doing it so Paul can have a day out.
I see. Well, good for you for doing that.